Andoni Iraola breaks silence on Bradley Barcola transfer after Liverpool agree £120 million move. Liverpool have agreed a £120 million deal with Paris Saint-Germain for Bradley Barcola after a prolonged transfer saga, with Andoni Iraola breaking his silence on the business. Andoni Iraola refused to speak about Bradley Barcola's potential arrival at Anfield, despite Liverpool reaching a verbal agreement with Paris Saint-Germain. The Reds will pay £120 million for the 23-year-old winger, having seemingly secured their marquee man of the window. However, with any agreement dependent on a medical, Iraola isn't willing to speak about the Frenchman until the deal is complete. Speaking during a press conference on Thursday ahead of Liverpool's clash with Nottingham Forest, the Spaniard said, "As you know, we are trying to sign in that position. We can't talk about players who right now aren't ours. But we are trying to improve and fill that position as we don't have the numbers. I hope we have good news soon, but we are still not there." It comes as long negotiations have seemingly paid off for the Reds, given they have spent the best part of the summer pursuing Barcola despite swift pushbacks from PSG. The League One giants initially wanted around £145 million for the forward, highlighting his ability as well as his importance to the team. But with the transfer window set to slam shut on Tuesday, it now seems as though the two clubs have reached a compromise. As per The Athletic, Liverpool and PSG have agreed on a final package of around £120 million, which will make Barcola the second most expensive arrival at Anfield of all time behind Alexander Isak, who joined the club in a last-minute £125 million move from Newcastle 12 months ago. It is suggested that around £100 million is guaranteed for Barcola, with the rest of the fee coming in the form of add-ons. Fenway Sports Group President, Mike Gordon, alongside Sporting Director, Richard Hughes, handled negotiations with PSG, with the final terms being thrashed out on Thursday. Already behind Kvaratskhelia and Desire Du in the pecking order at the Parc des Princes, PSG have also welcomed the likes of Ferran Torres, Mans Akliouche and Mika Götze to their attacking line this summer. That has further heightened Les Parisiens' need to offload Barcola, who has fallen out of favour under Luis Enrique. It comes as the Reds look to finish strong in the transfer window, having already bolstered Iraola's first team with the likes of Victor Muñoz permanently and Ronald Araujo on a season-long loan. However, there could also be further departures upon the arrival of Barcola, with Cody Gakpo's future up in the air on Merseyside. Tottenham Hotspur are thought to be interested in the Dutchman, who also operates on the left. Manchester City are also said to be tailing the 27-year-old, although no breakthrough has been made between them of the Lily Whites. With just a matter of days remaining until the transfer window draws to a close, it remains to be seen whether Spurs will continue in their pursuit of Gakpo, especially considering they just welcomed Savio from the Citizens, and with Omar Marmush likely to follow him. Thank you for watched. Goodbye.